So price is stabilizing. This is what I mean. Tesla price is stabilizing. Next thing that we want to see is a movement up in the price. Let's take a look at Tesla stock. The good news with Tesla today, even though it's down $2.58, 1.38%, closed at 184.86, the fact that it's down today is of no importance because whether it's down or up only looks at the close. So we opened at 186.56 right here at the top, and we closed a little bit lower at 184.86. In the meantime, we came lower and came back up. And Tesla price did not go as low as where it was yesterday. So yesterday we were at a low of 177.92. So right now, today, nobody could get a Tesla stock below 186.56 hour low. So this is a significant information. The price is not going as low. So people need to go higher to get a Tesla stock. Conversely, the price did not go as high. Yesterday we had a high at 188.81 and today we had a high of 187.20. So all in all, it's still a good day. We have some support at 180.38, which is a number that we had a little bit of time getting above. Also in May and June also we had a hard time staying above 180, and today we are staying well above 180. This is a good sign. We are not sure if Tesla wants to go higher, but at least it's maintaining itself. It's not going down. It's no longer into our downward channel right here. This was the big downward channel that has been in place since last year, since July of last year. So Tesla was coming down at this rate, and now we broke that line, so we are no longer coming down at that rate. And so far we are staying above, as I said, 180.38. So we are basically going sideways. We are no longer going down. We are going sideways. So price is stabilizing. This is what I mean. Tesla price is stabilizing. Next thing that we want to see is a movement up in the price. And we are going to get this movement up when we start breaking 194.35. All of those numbers are very important because they last a long time. We could not break that since January of this year. So it's been close to 6 months that nobody had to pay above 194.35. And once they are going to have to pay above 194.35, this is going to mean that there is a change in the market. The sellers are no longer willing to sell at that price. They are only willing to sell at a higher price. So this is going to indicate to us that the thinking of the investors and the traders and the institutions and the mutual funds and everybody that is buying and selling Tesla is changing. So we are waiting for that. Let's take a look at the 1 hour chart. So the first hour of the day right here, we started right here, had a move down, and look at this. We have a 1 hour chart support at 181.95. We came and we're pushed back up right here. So this is nice. When you see a stock come down to support like this and then bounce on it, this is a good sign. If it just comes down and stops there, then we don't know if it is going to break it or if it is going to bounce. Once it bounces, so we prefer to see a bounce than just a stop at a price. Let's go back on the daily chart. So let's look at our indicators a little bit. So stochastic is above 60. We like to see this. We have stochastic at 73. And we know on this channel that every move up in the stock requires stochastic over 60. So at least we have that stochastic over 60. Now we just need to break the horizontal resistance that I mentioned above. MACD, we have the green line above the red line. We have RSI above 50. And we have DMI that is showing us that the green line is above the red line. And this did not happen since December of last year. If you take a look at this here, the green line of DMI on December 29th of last year started to go lower than the red line. And look at what happened. We had this big move down, and starting from right here, starting on April 29th. April 29th was this candle right here. Now we have DMI saying, yes, I'm going to consider this a bullish sign. Since this period right here, DMI is telling us that we are bullish. We don't listen to only one indicators, but we are looking at a multitude of indicators to tell us what is happening. So these are all good signs that are happening. Let's take a look at the VIX. So VIX is coming down. This is also should be helping the stock market as a whole. And US bonds also pretty down, so we are happy about that. Let's now take a look at the stock indices to see if the rest of the market is moving in sync with Tesla. So Dow Jones going sideways. We have S&P 500 that is moving higher and higher. We like to see this. And NASDAQ is also moving higher and higher. So everything is in sync. Let's now take a look at Apple and some other important stocks. So Apple is down today $2.38, 1.1%. So Apple is basically stabilizing. This is perfectly normal. After 2 huge days, it seems to want to stay above 211.07. If it breaks below that, I'm going to get out. But I hope that this is going to stabilize and then eventually start to go higher. Amazon going sideways, nothing to do. AMD, nothing to do here. ARM, fantastic ARM. We had the buy signal right here on May 28th. We had a little bit of a pull down and now it's continuing like crazy. So we are up 8% today, so $13. So, you know, I'm making a decent amount of profit here. I'm pretty happy about that. We broke through 150.21. We went through it and we just continued. And today is a very, very strong day. There is a possibility that we start slowing down. So, you know, it's possible that it continues, but we should also be aware that the bullish channel that we are now in has a resistance right here, you know, at around 187. So it's possible that we slow down or get stopped around that number right here. We'll see. Google continuing higher. Microsoft, a little bit of a pullback right here. So it's down on the close, but you know, as I said, it's still making a higher low. So it's not too bad. Meta going nowhere. This is just going sideways. Nvidia, well, what else is new? This one is continuing like crazy. Palantir, you know, we had the buy signal right here. It was an erratic buy signal on June 6th because it broke 23.28. Then it came back down, came back up, came back down. So, you know, this is not perfect. And then we are now shooting up. We just broke 25.52 today. So this is another buy signal in itself because not too long ago, we could not break 25.52 and stay there. We broke it a little bit in March for a couple of days. We stayed above, but then buyers did not have to get that high to get shares. The sellers were willing to sell down. Now they are no longer willing to sell down. And now it's the buyers that need to do the chasing and raise the price. And at the same time, we are very close to getting back into a bullish channel that was useful last year. Last year in the fall, we were going up at that rate and then we fell below it. Now we are not into that bullish channel, but it would be nice if we would get back into it and then continue moving higher. But great move today. We are up 3%. SMCI going sideways. Let's take a look at our EV stocks. So BYD is at $30 into its bullish channel. Right now it's going sideways. You can buy right now. We could be coming back to do something like this and rebound, but it could also continue. So there's an element of risk because of that, but you can decide what you want to do. Lucid, just going sideways, not the time to buy. Neo Battery Material either. Neo either. Novonix is doing nothing. Xpeng doing nothing. Novomont Graphite doing nothing. Bitcoin, now Bitcoin, this is disappointing. We have lost stochastic over 60, so we should be coming down. We could be going down to 77,000. XRP going sideways, no stochastic, so we don't see any impulse yet. Physical gold just going sideways, no stochastic, it's not the time to buy. And silver, the same thing, it's stabilizing at least. It's above 973, but there's no stochastic, so we should not believe any move up that we see without stochastic. So yeah, Tesla is showing us some sign that it really wants to stop falling. So for the past 4 days, we have been basically going sideways and we have stopped going down. So this is good news. So let's see what the rest of the week has in store for us. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing. If you like what I do, you can become a YouTube member. Click on my TradingView affiliate link. I'm going to wish you a great evening. We are going to talk tomorrow and I'm going to tell you à la prochaine.